Hi there everyone, Will Dupree here in the KXAN Live studio. We wanted to share some breaking news that's happening in Houston. Right now you're looking at a helicopter live shot brought to us from KPRC, the NBC station in Houston. There has been a shooting in southwest Houston that has injured two police officers, according to the police chief. Again, this is a live image from a helicopter provided by KPRC in Houston of an apartment complex near 2600 Holly Hall, and we're told that's in southwest Houston. A tweet from the police chief that went out about 30 minutes ago or so. I want to show you that right now. So this is a tweet rather from Chief Art Acevedo. He says, "We have had two officers struck by gunfire. Please pray, more to follow." Another tweet that came out from Houston Police just a little bit earlier says, HPD command staff and PIO are en route to 2600 Holly Hall. Preliminary information is that at least one officer is shot. Scene is still active. Please avoid the area. Further updates will be tweeted. From what we know and what's being reported at this time, the suspect in this particular case has not been located at this time. So if you see right there, there are many officers now responding to that apartment complex right there that you see kind of in the foreground there, with many different officers, crime scene tape strung about that particular parking lot, and many different officers and first responders at the scene there. If you're just joining us, I'm Will Dupree here in the KXAN Live studio. This is a live image above an apartment complex in southwest Houston where a shooting has injured two police officers, according to that city's police chief. Again, a tweet from the police chief, Art Acevedo, sent out about 30 minutes ago saying, "We have had two officers struck by gunfire. Please pray." And they'll have more details to share in just a moment, hopefully. Also, Houston Police sending officers and a spokesman for the agency to that area at 2600 Holly Hall. A tweet right there saying that at least one officer has been shot. However, the police chief said that two officers in his department have now been shot in this particular situation. No other details about what unfolded here at this apartment complex. So we are awaiting more details, so you'll have to stay with us throughout the day. I'm sure police will be giving some sort of briefing at some point to talk about what exactly happened there. But again, this is in southwest Houston at 2600 Holly Hall. We're unsure what led up to that shooting at the moment, but at least two officers have been shot. That is according to the police chief. This is a live image from the helicopter flown by the KPRC, which is NBC station in Houston. There is a bit of a feedback issue with that image, so please bear with us as that picture clears itself up. But as you can see, there are many different officers at that apartment complex kind of in the background there. Many different first responders out there responding to this situation in Houston. And we're going to leave this image up, and I'm going to keep looking for more details about what happened so that we can share the latest. But from what we know right now is that the police chief is saying two police officers have been shot at this apartment complex in southwest Houston. I hopped right off just a few moments ago to see if there was any new details shared by the Houston Police Department, and we just got a new tweet from them. As you can see right here, it says, "Update, this remains an active scene. SWAT is en route to a possible barricaded suspect. Please continue to avoid that area." Again, this is in relation to the shooting of two police officers just a little bit earlier this morning, about 30 minutes ago or so. As you can see, there is many different officers there, some in tactical gear, responding to the situation. This is again a live image coming from the helicopter flown by KPRC, the NBC station in Houston. We may take down this shot here in just a moment because police are now saying this is an active scene and SWAT is en route. So that may kind of question if we should be able to to show this and broadcast this out there as this situation unfolds. But again, this is a live image as the camera kind of zooms out from the situation in Southwest Houston as Houston police respond to it. As you can see from this shot that is breaking up here every now and again, you can see lots and lots of officers responding to this apartment complex in Southwest Houston. The police chief is saying that two police officers have been shot, and according to a new tweet from Houston police, as you can see right here, the update is that this remains an active scene. SWAT is en route to a possible barricaded suspect, so it appears the police know who may have shot those two officers, and that person has now barricaded himself or herself inside of a building at this apartment complex in Houston that you can see a helicopter shot flying overhead from KPRC, the NBC station in that city. Once again, I'm going to leave up this shot really quickly, and we might come back for one more update and then bring this down. I would imagine that police will do some sort of briefing here later, potentially this morning or even early this afternoon, to talk about what exactly happened there. Hopefully get an update on the condition of those two police officers that the police chief says was shot at this situation in Southwest Houston. We are now going to take down our stream, but I want you to stay with us so that as we share more information and get more details in. What police are saying is that this has become an active SWAT situation. Lots of police officers there on the scene. You can see them kind of going around the corner there near that one building on kind of the right side of your screen. Two police officers, according to the police chief, have been shot after this situation. We are awaiting more updates and information from police. As soon as they announce when they're going to be doing some sort of briefing with the reporters there in Houston, we will bring that to you, so please stay with us. Once again, I'm Will Dupree here in the KXAN live studio. You're looking and following breaking news in Houston, where two police officers, according to the police chief, have been shot. We are awaiting more details there as SWAT responds to this apartment complex. It's an active scene. Police say there is a suspect potentially barricaded inside one of those apartments there, and we will keep following this story and give you the latest information. You can find it over on our website, kxan.com, and on your smartphone app, the KXAN News app. Please download that if you have not done so already. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us. We appreciate that. We'll see you back here later today with updates. Stay safe and stay healthy.